Hey, what's up, guys? Maltosier, and let's go get some snacks. Let's just go get some snacks, dude. I don't think anyone wants to be bothered right now. Yeah, I figured as much. I was like, can I knock on people's doors right now? Let's get my last meal. This is quite the walk. So little people. Compared to yesterday, it feels very empty. I didn't even see her. I feel strangely pained. I hope this tea will appease me. What's wrong, Amane? Why is there why is that there? I don't think that's supposed to be there. Is it? I'm creeped out now. So far, I've not let myself feel over on my situation. Okay, goodbye, face, I guess. And unusually to my liking for thrills and adrenaline, I sorely despise situations that threaten me on a sentimental level. Sentimental level? What do you mean? I'm not fearful to die. I have vowed to confront any obstacle with a fierce will. What I fear the most is to be separated from my dear Choo-Choo and my mother. I do not wish to... I don't know if that just showed up or my eyes are playing tricks on me. I do not wish to leave them behind, and I don't want them to feel sorrowful over my demise. That thing disappeared, whatever that was in the corner. I'm so confused. I shall live, survive this at any cost. I feel relieved now. Unleashing this inner demon has made me feel better. Thank you for listening, Fujita. You're welcome, I guess. Oh look, that's up there again. What is that? Why is there a random graphic in the corner? Oh my, this is not very courteous of me to not ask about your own concerns. It's alright. Everyone, you included, already knows that I'm a ball of anxiety. Haha. Oh, I see. Then may I ask if there's someone anxiously waiting for you for your return at home? What an odd way to ask if someone's waiting for me outside. I suppose there are my parents and my sister. I'm sure they care a lot for you. That's why you must survive this too. To meet them again and reassure them. My fate doesn't really rely on my personal choices, but I suppose I'll make my best to influence it though.
Oi.
Sup, gal? Glad to see you've come too. No one's decided to join for dinner. What's got into them? They're probably feeling distressed after Dokuroku's announcement. Yeah, that. But they shouldn't starve themselves. That's unhealthy. I came here to first start cooking dinner, but there's no one at all. The Punky Gal and Dolly are the only ones who've joined me. What's all those nicknames? I really hope Chloe would come though. Have you tried inviting her? I did. I knocked to her door, but she told me she was too petrified to get off her bed. I'm a bit worried. I hope she'll be fine. I hope so too. She'll probably fall asleep in a couple of minutes. Hopefully. I'll go check on her later this evening. This refrigerator is huge. You can stock so much food inside of it. There must be a lot of tasty food. But it's not really my main concern right now. What? I thought I got up for a snack. What do you mean it's not my main concern? What am I doing here? Something is definitely triggering when I press that. I don't see it. So, do I just... Oh, I go to the larder specifically. What the hell? Wow, that's kind of creepy. Why are you standing there like that? You wanna know? Hey, what are you doing in the larder? Stuff in my mouth? I get hungry when I get stuffed out. I didn't get a single word. Okay, wait. That was heavy good. Anyway, how did you know I was here? Well, I wasn't really looking out for you. I was just trying to take a snack and head back to my room. Oh, planning a little time on your own this evening? Talking about it. Tell me, Poodle Babe, why do you keep calling me that? I don't know. It's just that your hairstyle kind of looks like the trim of my neighbor's poodle. Well, thank you. Oh, don't get so worked up. It's just an affectionate nickname. And I can get upset too. After all, always calling me Yoneno, that's not friendly. You give me a cool-ass nickname too? I'm not good at giving nicknames. Then Iroha would sound better. Less formal, at least. Oh? Okay, Iroha. It feels odd addressing her by her name. So like I was saying, how about coming to my room tonight? It'd be better than moping around in your own room. I guess it could be fun, right? I accept your invitation. Good, and I'm picking some snacks for us and off I go. Let's go! I love that line. See you in a minute, Poodle Babe. Wacky even in the worst moments. I kinda wish I could be like that. I feel kind of happy that she invites me to spend the evening with her. I was scared to spend it on my own. I might need some recomfort. Right. For once, I won't let the situation get the best of me, and I'll enjoy this evening with Iroha. Even if it might be my last night alive. Bananas! Dude, this is bananas! This is bananas, dude! Well, nothing happened yet, so I guess we're good. We're in the clear. That means nobody's gonna die. We thought this was gonna be a sad episode. But it's actually a happy episode, and everyone gets to live and survive and go home and safe and sound. It's gonna be great. I'm so happy that this has a good ending. Hey, I've been waiting forever for Chew! It's been like 2 minutes. You're anticlimactic. But whatever. Come in already. I've never been invited to come to a friend's place at night. What am I supposed to do now?
Oh my god!
You need to chill. We're gonna have some quality time together, I swear. About that, it's odd that you haven't invited Hanbi. Yeah, but no. He's clearly not into me, or he's blind at least. Either way, I don't get it. But who knows? Maybe I'll have the opportunity to kidnap him and brainwash him into liking me. It always works. Always works. Always work. It sounds like you've already done that. All of my relationships started with the brainwashing. Hee hee. But yeah, I wanted to be just the both of us. In a way, it's funny because most of my friends are boys. I probably have like 2 or 3 girlfriends at most, but maybe 4 if you decide to count yourself in. Whether you consider me as your friend or not isn't up to me. 4 girlfriends then. It's more even. Huh? Is that so? By the way, what are we gonna do now? Well, besides binge eating the snacks I brought and gossiping, I don't really have any idea. I've got my guitar though. Billy Rose is the name. Want me to play you a tune?
Yes.
Oh yeah. But I didn't know you could play the guitar. You could call that a virtuoso modesty. But I love music. I cherish this art with my whole heart. Although it hasn't always been so easy. Why's that? Damn, look at those detailed feet. Nice. My Billy Rose, my most attentive friend. Do you like music, Anju? She called me by my name. Makes me feel kind of happy. It's like having a close friend. I'm rather indifferent to music. The most I will listen to is hang drum music. It feels very relaxing after big days of great labor. They better not kill you off immediately, Yoneno. I mean, Iroha. Okay? This is too nice right now. Things are too nice right now. I'm scared. I'm very scared. I'm gonna say that right now. I'm super scared, guys. Because I'm really liking her a lot, especially this music playing right now. I see. I had a friend who used to play some of this down the street. It's an interesting instrument. You see, when I was younger, I was only swearing my music. I would wear my headphones all day long and all day long and all night long. It was a bit like my escape. They were a gift from my big bro, and I really liked them. I couldn't go anywhere without them. I didn't know you had a brother. What's his name? Tadaru. He's a very good bro. Letting me win to Karuta whenever we would play together. Karuta? Dude, I play that on Discord. It just has anime girls on it and guys. But who cares about those? Hey, you know what? We should get Konran and Zanki characters on Karuta bot. Maybe I should propose it to them. Introducing me to the booze and bring me to rock concerts. And always trying to cover my ears when the parents would start yelling at each other. But you know, people grow and start their own life. So one day my bro grew too. And moved out to his own appartement. That looks very Frenchly spelled. After that, there was no one to cover my ears or distract me from my parents' constant bus stops anymore. He told me he would come back and bring me with him, but I think he just left far away. I don't really remember everything. It must have been quite horrible to live in such conditions. It must be heartbreaking when you see that your parents are not getting along anymore. Yeah, kinda. My father was tired of his job, and my mother was left bitter after having to quit her career to take care of us instead. Naturally, there were all the ingredients gathered for a horrible relationship. But that's when music saved me. Temporally, at least. I mean, temporarily. To keep my mind away from that, I used to put my headphones on my head and, well, where else would they go? And listen to some music for hours. It was great, but until that, the music couldn't cover the sound of their voices anymore. I had to put the music louder and louder, always louder, until the day that I became a victim of what I called music syndrome, and I became partially deaf.
Huh?
Wait, you're deaf?
Hi,
Weird, huh? Who would have guessed it? Do you lip read then? Not at all. I suck at that.
これは
I tried it though, but that seemed useless to me. Any solution that couldn't give me back the possibility to listen to music seemed pointless to me. How can you hear us then? There has to be a way you've recovered, right? Well, you know what my favorite quote, Poodle? What's my favorite quote, Poodle Babe? The most important thing isn't to believe in your dreams, but to believe in the first step toward their achievement. In a way, it ain't entirely wrong. Having a dream is a good thing, but if you don't work for it, the dream will always remain as nothing but a fantasy.
も
My own dream was to be able to listen to music again, so I worked that ass out. I worked that ass out of me to make it real. Worked my ass off to make it real. I moved out of my old folks' place, quitted high school. You can just say, wait, do people say quitted? I guess it kind of makes sense sometimes. High school and started to live on odd jobs. It was often self-demeaning, crappy jobs, but that was alright.
うな
I was okay with it because at long last it paid off. I was able to buy an assistive prism for deaf people.
それが
Ooh, one of those? They're pretty costly. You must have worked very hard to get it.
ほらほら
You really deserve it. Thanks, sweet bun. Uh-oh, what's going on? Hi. She's too close. This situation's a bit embarrassing. That's why I like you, Anju. Even if you act a bit like a downer sometimes, deep down you're such an altruistic and tender-hearted girl.
俺
I'll do anything to be your friend. I know that's cheesy and I might be the alarming prospect of death that talks, but if you're okay with it, I'd like to stick by your side. I know you've already thought about it, and the fact that we've got opposite personalities, but somehow your down-to-earth and pragmatic nature could help me become more responsible and mature. My free spirit as well as my colorfulness could turn you into a more zestful person. Iroha. She looks and sounds so different. She seems more mellow and more gentle than when we first met. Do you believe we could be genuine friends, Anju?
あ
You shouldn't ask me
So
about.
then
You shouldn't
she
ask about that,
was
Iroha. We've already grown into friends. I'm so glad you feel so. It was an odd feeling, a fluffy, fuzzy one. In such an unexpected situation, I created an unexpected bond with a new, unexpected friend. In this moment of genuine warmth, it felt flooded with a feeling of solace at the idea of becoming Iroha's friend. She is so dead. They're gonna fucking kill. They're gonna kill my heart so soon. Just no. Okay, just don't. Please, please, Konran and Zanki, just spare me. Okay, don't do this. Don't do this to me, please. Okay, thank you. All right. Hopefully it understands. I wasn't feeling lonely anymore. I finally had someone to share my feelings with. So far, I didn't create any negative relationship with any of my unfortunate comrades, but none of those amities felt as genuine as the one that is birthed between me and Yonino. I wonder if this would have changed if I actually had a negative amity with anybody. I had such a great moment, but it's already pretty late. I can't hear any other sound at all. I should go to bed for now. Alright, is she dead? I feel mentally drained once again. I hope I'll quickly fall asleep, but on the other hand, tomorrow has been promised to be a ghastly day. I somewhat dread it. Somehow, I still expect myself to wake up from this nightmare. Sleep time. Where am I again? Why is it all dark? Am I dreaming again? This place. It looks familiar again. And those faces. But it's... That looks like Yuzuki. And who's that?
だけど
It is. Do you see this file? It's a proof of their intentions. Is it implying what I'm thinking? Sort of, but we need to discover what this key gives access to. Uraraka has been investigating on that, and he expects to open up the locker in which they hide the groundbreak document. Since I'm the assistant of Liberman, I may have access to a couple of rooms, so I'll check that out.
それが
It'll be a one-time opportunity to gather interesting information, and I promise myself to clear all of this.
その間
Be careful, though. The existence of our group seems to have started arising some unwanted attention. I think the only name that would fit there is Miranda, but maybe it's Mirabella. I don't know why, but the name Mirabella sounds like it would fit right there. But I don't know why Mirabella is coming to mind. But anyways, Mirabella has started suspecting something too. Mizuki and Yuzuki? What were they both doing there? How is it possible for Yuzuki to be with my sister? Am I still dreaming, or was that another memory? It's so hard to tell, and yet it feels so lucid. I want... Time to wake up! Hmm? Was that Dokuroku's voice just no? Good morning, blockhead. The first mind hack has been achieved. Please, gather to the octagon as soon as possible. No lateness will be allowed. See you in a minute. Well, somebody's already dead. Then I'm still alive. But I'm still in this nightmare too. And worse, someone else has been mind hacked. So that was not a joke. But someone has really died this morning? I need to go to the octagon and get that clear. Please, tell me no one has really died. Someone's definitely died. Well, let's figure out who it is, guys. It's time for us to be depressed because it's hopefully not Iroha. Can I please not be? Please, game, don't you get me with your death flags, okay? Don't you get me with that shit. Knock knock. It's pretty late now. I shouldn't disturb anyone. What do you mean? It's literally the morning. Everyone just got told to get up. Okay. Fujita, you really surprised me there. So glad to see you're alive. Happy to see you're fine too, Takatsuki. Yeah, but not totally fine though. I'm ruined and tired. I couldn't sleep last night, so I played a video game, but since it involved killing people, it made me even more uptight. That wasn't very judicious, right? I didn't sleep very well either. I fell asleep pretty quick, but my night was animated. I'm in a tizzy. It should be good though. You should be happy to be still alive. I cannot only care about my own wellness. I'm not dead. But that means someone else in this facility has died. And if I may remind you, unless the one who's been mind hacked today was the bearer of the unlocking memory, it isn't over yet. Someone else is gonna die next time. But Fuji... What's with this negligence? I'm petrified. On the outside my body is very stiff, but inside I could feel a disconcerting shakiness that made it very hard for me to stabilize my movements. I started questioning two ends myself over the few options that were left to me. Should I either stay recluse in my room or wait for fate to choose for me and go forth and confront it? Both ends seemed frightening, but I decided to be curious, dauntless. So I picked the most dreadful decision. Opening the door felt like an overwhelming obstacle as the dreadful truth was lying behind it. Who had died? Who was the second unfortunate to meet their demise in this cold hell? Only a simple door was lying between me and the answer. Well, she's still alive. Fujita! I'm so happy to see that you're still alive. That is good. That is a good news. There's at least good news to begin this grim day with. Thank you for your concern. Yes, these two are still alive. Oh, is this Sasahara then? But who is it then? Who's what? Who has been mind hacked then? Are we all experiencing the same day or what? Oh, we don't know it yet. 3 people are still missing. But Yonino, where? Oh no, Yonino's not here either. I think she's fine. Since my bedroom is right next to hers, I was able to hear a few noises coming from her room. She's probably going to come soon enough. But then, it's either Takatsugu or Sasahara. I have seen Takatsugu, so could it be Sasahara then? Huh? No, wait. Boy. Hey, watch out, Fuji. Uh-oh. Hey, what if... No, please no. I beg you, not that! Huh? As I instinctively gripped the cold doorknob, the door opened without even inserting the code. This is how I realized the grisly truth was looming behind the door. I gently pushed the door, my breathe suddenly stopping, and my brain pulsing under the rising blood pressure. I was not prepared for that. I had been unable to predict it. I have. The oppressive sensation of horror and terror. Damn, they look messed up when they get mind hacked. What the hell happened? This eye's like totally dislodged. Iroha, no! There she was, lying, her back turned at me. Besides an odd buzzing sound and a rumble of footsteps running to the echo of my distressful scream, the place was plunged into a deafening silence. Seeing Iroha in this state shattered my heart to pieces. She used to be such a vibrant person, but then she became so quiet. So cold. Fujita, are you alright? The fuck? Is that... Not that. Yone... That's really not good at all. She's dead. Really dead. We're all gonna die. Please, everyone, calm down and back up. I'd like to take a look at Yoneno. What a bunch of weird symptoms. Eye and ear hemorrhaging. Hemorrhaging? I think this is hemorrhaging. Discoloration of the iris and pupil, as well as a striking ocular misalignment. Yeah, I noticed the eyeball looking the wrong way. The injuries seem to have appeared only in the left area of her face, which seems to concord with the fact the prisms are in fact planted in the left ear. Now we know that the mind hack. Now we know that the mind hack triggers what I assume to be a cerebral. I think it's cerebral bleeding in the left side of the brain. However, I'm no anatomy expert. Only an autopsy can help us deduce the cause of death. Good grief, that is very abominable. Fujita, I hope you won't mind me to ask you this question, but since you're the first one to discover Yoneno's body, how did you manage to enter their room? Did she give you her code? Well, I instinctively tried to open the door without remembering that it required a password, but it was already open. Interesting. Well. Ta-da! You... Impressive work, huh? Yoneno has been the host for the first mind hack. But was she the bearer of the unlocking memory? You'll discover it in 3 days. If someone else gets mind hacked, then you'll guess the answer. Kya. It's so stirring. I'm getting thrills from my cubic butt up to my cubic heart. I'm kind of like a fashion guru hanging down Harajuku. So exciting. And in the meantime, you blockheads will be able to mourn the disappearance of your friend. But don't cry too much, huh? You're gonna get dehydrated. Just kidding. Cry, panic, and cry again. Shut up, you shitty-ass pup. Don't mock her death, that's fucking pathetic. Calm down, Uraraka. Don't step into its game. This obnoxious toy isn't worth the effort. Huh? Where's this assertiveness coming from? Aren't you blockheads usually the ones who constantly whine? I decide not to anymore. If Yuroha was still here, she would probably be scoffing at you in the most contemptuous way possible. Mocking these abhorrent traits of yours. And do you know why she would do that, like she always did so far? Because she wasn't even a little bit intimidated by you and your schemes. And although it might be a bit too late now, I can finally understand her. Thanks for boring us with your cheesy talk. Goof around as much as you want, Dokuroku, or whoever's behind it. But on the behalf of everyone, no one is going to abide by your twisted game anymore. And I can vow to you, Dokuroku, that me or someone else in this facility will bring you down. We'll obliterate your entire existence. Ooh, that's a cool phase. I like that. Will to live is one of the strongest things a mankind can experience. Your threatening existence will be no match for it. Now hear me out, you psychopathic toy. The horrible mistake you've made today is what's triggered our willpower to arise. This is what will help us bring you down. I agree with Fujita's sanguine words. No matter how many obstacles we have to confront, we will overcome each one of them. Yeah, shit pup. Keep looking down on us and break your fucking neck doing so. Did you see that, Dokuroku? You may have the power now, but they have the fortitude. So don't get too comfortable on your throne when the word dethrone exists. Alrighty, now that's the big deal. But be careful, blockheads, because you might break a bone in your efforts to throw me down. I'll figure out your weaknesses. I'll figure out your pet peeves. I'll figure out which one of you is the most likely to break and become useful to my schemes. I guess we still got some time to go. But yep, I expected that. I didn't expect everyone to get all hopeful immediately, though. I thought there was going to be some despair. But I guess this ain't that kind of game. Oh, what the hell is this? Wait. Okay, can I just say something? Why is Yoneno, like, really hot after she's been mind-hacked? Clearly she's dead now, right? But she's clearly here having an interview. Hello, Cutie Cubes. Welcome on the first podcast of Doku Rock's Blood Radio. My name is Dokuroku, your cubic host, and today I'll be talking to our very first guest. Our first guest, but also the first mind-hacked victim. Say hello to Yoneno Iroha. What's this low-budget set? Seems like our guest is bored. Let's arouse her interest by asking her an intimate question. Ms. Yoneno, what is your type of boy? This is annoying. I'd say a tall guy caring who likes cats and music. I usually have a crush on dark-haired ones with super dark eyes. So intense. Interesting. People on the live chat want to know if I could be your type. Type of what? You ain't even human. You hear that, Cutie Cubes? Our guest has brought up a great question. What would your favorite cubic host look like as a human? Probably a lump of turb, like a misshaped abomination with juice and remaining pieces of garbage. Don't be silly, you dead blockhead. I feel like I would be an outstanding Gyario. You know, like the kind of cute and small, but with extra sharp eyes full of thrills and malice. Oh, and I love to have silky bangs up across my forehead and a cap and cool platforms. This is so exciting. No husband material in that. Because that'd be an S-tier pick. Like, everyone would look up to me, but no one would feel confident enough to approach me. Now, on this sweet note, here ends our first podcast. Please bid our deceased friend farewell before she goes to rot in her coffin. Lame. Goodbye, my dear cutie cubes, and shall we meet again on Doku Rock's Blood Radio. Keep on being cubic-full. That's an interesting concept. It's kind of like those weird like intermission show things that are not relevant, but these are kind of relevant. It's like a what do you call it? An exit interview for the dead people, but they don't actually talk about anything about them dying. They just leave, and we get to see them look kind of hot, I guess, and mind hacked for some reason. I'm just wondering why mind hacking kills them and doesn't like take them over or something. After a while, a gloomy placidity spread through the facility, and everyone left Iroha's room with different states of mind. Some of us gained some motivation, some others decided to leave and be on their own. And finally, a few others decided to stay in silence as a way to bid Iroha farewell. After resting Iroha's body on her bed and gently stroking her hair, I started to feel crestfallen again. Luckily enough, I was able to convince Dokuroku to leave us more time with her, but either way, I'd already lost her. Fujita? Yes, Chloe? I'd like you to smile, please. Like you've asked me to do so many times. That's too easy to say, Chloe. I wish I could. You tried teaching me how to be confident and smile. It's very sad when someone spends so much time, so much teaching someone they can hardly do themselves. Chloe, she sounds so much more self-assured. Yoneno's death is devastating, and I really want to cry, but I feel like I have to hold my tears in. I've fallen so many times, but today's exceptional. Today's an exception, because I've been able to pick myself up again, and it's thanks to each one of you. You've changed a lot in those last 3 days. Too bad you couldn't do that earlier, though. Well, the thing is, life is about making good decisions, but it's a bit unfair because not everyone might be good at making them. So far, I've always been disregarding the good decision to take a grip on reality and get myself together, but I finally decided to make it. So now, it is my turn to help you out. I'm happy to hear that. Fujita! Amane? Takatsugu, what's wrong? Fujita! Takatsugu has wonderful news for you. What is it? I can't really talk about it here. If Dokuroku hears about it, it will try to thwart my plan. We need a room that doesn't have a surveillance camera. Is there one, though? Apparently there is. Wait, yeah, I remember mentioning that. It was the snack room, right? There's a larder. Yeah, the larder. I think it's the only room without a camera. Great idea. Now, we need to find someone to carry Yoneno's body. We're gonna need her too. I mean, they're gonna notice us carrying the frickin' body into the room. Oh, she's still there. Still facing the other way. Her body's so stiff. I swear it'd be better if a good idea in mind to ask me to carry someone's corpse. And I'd better not have a damn bloodstain on my clothes. I'm not that twisted, come on. Was it really a good idea to let Chloe and Amane distract Dokuroku? Of course, they'll be fine. They're not breaking any of the rules. Something better not happen to Chloe. What about Amane, though? By the way, could you finally justify your strange attitude, Takatsugu? You seem very different. My attitude is justified. I've decided not to flee anymore. I want to fight back. I've had a flash earlier. What? I know what he's trying to say. I guess it's like a realization earlier while Amane was trying to cheer me up. I remember something crucial. Fujita, would you like to see Yoneno one last time? Wait, what? That's not funny, Takatsugu. I understand your doubts, and it might be because I haven't told you everything about me. I once worked for Colossal Tech. The inventors of the Prisms? You worked for them? But you're too damn young. You ain't even got a single hair on the chin yet. I do have a few, kinda. But that's not the matter. It happened in the past, and after I tried to hack into their system, they traced my IP and caught me. I was terrified, thinking they would arrest me. They would arrest me or worse, but they didn't. Instead, they hired me for my computer skills and enrolled me in their coding crew for the elaboration of an undisclosed device. This device. That's what you were carrying in this box? Low-key looking like a Game Boy. Don't insult it. It took years of development to conceive it. I kind of thought the same thing, but what is it then? It's a VIP, Vulcan interconnecting platform. It's technology that allows the connection between two prisms through an elaborate network of interconnections. I only managed to obtain this one in the past, which is a beta version of the final product. Only politicians, some big businessmen, and high authorities have an access to the real MVPs. I mean, the real VIPs. You're the real MVP! I just got that meme stuck in my head, I guess. But if I'm not mistaken, I might be able to connect your Prism to Yoneno's Prism thanks to this prototype. Wait, is that even a conceivable idea? But it could be dangerous, right? It could be. Mostly since she's been mind hacked, there could be some viruses in her Prism might be defective. But there could be a great reward behind it, though. We could recollect a couple of Yoneno's memories concerning our past. We could finally understand what the backstory of our group and maybe even figure out who has the unlocking memory. And as a personal gift to you, you might be able to tell her a last farewell. A last farewell? I wish I could talk to her again.
Yes!
I'm in. Is it even possible to connect two prisms to each other? It sounds fishy as fuck. Listen, hoodie fella, you better not be screwing around, got it? I have better things to do. I won't be running away anymore, and I'm not lying. Anyway, let's get this gadget to work. This is intriguing. Why did her clothes change? She wasn't wearing that before. Who changed her? Okay, now that you've lain down next to Yoneno, I'm going to place these headbands onto your heads. Then, with the use of this remote, I'm going to switch them on. You will hear a buzzing sound and bear a very brief headache. That means that connection with your prism has been created and it starts sharing stronger frequencies with your brain. Taka, it hurts. I know, it hurts, but it should be gone by now. Anyway, I'm going to turn the VIP on, and I'll be able to see your brain and prism activity and see if everything's fine. In Yoneo's case, since she's dead, I don't exactly know what to expect, but I think it's only going to connect to her prism. Her prism should be containing a bunch of data that we have to be quick before it shuts down too. Finally, I'm going to enable the interconnecting platform. It'll look like a virtual place in which you and Yoneno are both going to be sent to. Are you ready, Fujita? If it means I'm going to be able to talk to Yoneno one last time, I'll recollect a few of her memories and help us get through this nightmare, then I'm fully ready. Okay then, but don't expect too much though, whether it's about Yoneno or about the memories. Even though Dokuroku mentioned that our memories were still somewhere in our minds, I don't know if it's going to work. Furthermore, the VIP doesn't really offer you the ability to pick up which memory you'd like to see. It might just give you an access to the backup memory storage, but that's not even 100% certain. Now please, do your best. I'll back you up. Whatever. Why did I get a lisp all of a sudden? Let's give it a try. Okay. Then you're gonna be teleported in 1, 2, 3... I should probably end the episode here. So we'll see what the fuck just happened on the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please leave a like down below. It helps me a lot. Things are getting fucking interesting. I don't know what the hell's going on. I have no idea what to expect. Obviously, we can tell by now that the plot progression and stuff is not at all like Danganronpa. It has its own thing going on here and I have no idea what to expect. And I'm excited about that. So, we have someone who is dead. So people just randomly die, first of all. But now there seems to be more to it than just them dying. Especially because of the whole situation with the mind hacking. I'm really getting into this a lot. So, hope you guys are too. And also, I fucking called it, man. Fucking piece of shit. Maybe I should have hung out with Yoneno all those times I could have. Those 2 whole times I could have done that. I decided to be all like, you know what? I'm gonna simp for Yuzuki and for Amane, and then apparently I went for what's her name, Chloe, and I was like, man, I gotta make sure I also hang out with Yoneno before it's too late. And for some reason, I didn't expect her to die instantly. And then they started giving me all these death flags, like her suddenly being super cool and shit, and teaching me about herself. And I was like, God damn it. I knew I fucked up. I knew I screwed something up here. And it's too late now. So I guess you live with that forever and ever, unless I replay the game, which I might actually. I might replay the game once, because they're still actively updating this game. It's in beta. So by the time you guys watch it, I don't even know if it's going to be the same version. I'm just playing the first version, 1.0.0, I believe. Or maybe it's 1.0.1, I don't know. But they're rapidly updating it and fixing typos and English and all that, so, and fixing bugs and all that kind of thing. So don't let this be your final judgment of the game, especially if you're watching this for the first time or whatever. Anyways, I hope you guys all have a great day. and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.